We should explore ideas like universal basic income to make sure that everyone has a cushion to try new ideas.
I'll tell you, he kind of had me up until universal basic income. I mean, you know, he's right. It would be neat to find some other metrics to measure things. And everybody deserves, you know, a chance to feel as though they're really contributing. But are you contributing when the government gives you a handout? Evan Siegfried, he's back with me for his thoughts on this. What do you make of Mark Zuckerberg?
I think Mark Zuckerberg's created a great social network. He's perpetuating a bad idea in universal basic income.
What's wrong with a universal basic income? Why shouldn't everyone get some
First of
kind
all,
of handout?
it's the government equivalent of a participation trophy just for being born. And what you're talking about when you do universal basic income, yes, you want to help people to explore and go out and try and create and innovate. But at the same time, you're actually tamping down on teaching hard work. You're changing the fundamental relationship between an American and their government, where they make the government into an overarching welfare state, which is just going to provide for you and you can live a life luxury without doing much. I think you're onto something there.
I mean, I really do think one of the things that the left misses when they talk about these ideas is human nature, right? I mean, who we are as individuals. And, you know, people like being rewarded for work. I don't think anybody really wants a handout. I think people want to earn what they have. That's kind of our basic instinct. And if you get them away from that instinct, this is what we were just talking about with Don Calloway there. If you get them away from that, you're teaching something that's not really part of who we are, and certainly not who we are as Americans, Evan.
No, you're also basically going out, and it could negatively impact the economy, because if you're saying you're going to have this safety net that you're getting no matter how you perform at your job of this minimum amount of income, you can actually be less productive at work. And that would hurt the overall American economy and the global economy. So why are we going to perpetuate something that would actually do that?
In other words, there's nothing like a little pressure, right? Like pressure, you know, within reason can be healthy, can encourage you individually to be successful, can thereby encourage a country and an economy to be successful.
Yes, I think it was Pope Francis who talked about we earn our dignity and our bread, and we don't get it handed to us. We actually have to go out and work toward it, and those are values that Americans need. A Gallup poll released earlier this week said that 81% of Americans think that our moral values are going down the tubes, and I think that hard work is one of those moral values, and we need to, across all economic strata, we need to actually teach the value of hard work and how that is what accomplishes things.
You know, and you think about how much easier, frankly, life is, right? I mean, you know, I got a lot of housework at home, but guess what? I got a dishwasher, I got a washing machine, we have cars. I mean, life has gotten easier in so many respects. And yet we all increasingly get lazier and lazier. I worry if we keep continuing on this path, we're going to turn into France, and China's going to become the next USA.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the movie Idiocracy? That's what we're going toward if we use universal basic income. I learned the value of hard work because the first job I ever had was mopping sweat off the floor of a spinning gym. And that was miserable, but today I'm there.
Yeah, you're lucky. We're all lucky to do what we do because there's a lot of tough stuff out there. Thank you so much, Evan.
Thank you.